Hi. Hi. I mean. I caught a cold, but I'm okay. But I'm gonna be like blowing my nose a little bit while I do readings. I think I'm gonna try to stick to 1 hour because I do. So sorry that you guys have to see me blow my nose and stuff, but whatever, right? At least you guys don't have to be around, like, next to me. I'm not contagious, I promise. So, yes. So excited to be here today. Yay, to be with you all. I want to give a opportunity. I always kind of read the first person who comes in and asks for a reading. So, Mapara, did you want me to read you? Did you want to ask a question today? I always want to give the first person to enter that opportunity to connect with spirit and stuff. Hi, Amin. Amin is so kind to me. Thank you, Amin, for being one of my biggest supporters. Love you very much. Where are you from? Also, Amin. He's doing better. You know, he's kind of spoiled right now. I'm feeding him steak, so he's enjoying that a lot. But I'm glad that I'm able to help him maintain his weight because he's been losing weight. I have no idea where that's from. Alihiria. So Alihiria is... Where is that from? So, it's in Algeria. Algeria? Somewhere like that? Yes. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start connecting with spirit. Mahara is... Hi, Ikra! Mahara is coming on here. It's the first person to join, so I always give them the opportunity to connect with spirit and see what symbols come through in regards to the question. I think what I'm gonna do for the rest, thank you, I love you too. What I'm gonna do for the rest of the readings is I'm gonna write everybody's name down and then I'm gonna see who I'm drawn to. I think that's the best way to do it, okay? Because I think, not to like, I don't wanna like discriminate, but I think there are moments where certain people need to hear messages more than others, so let's do that since they're free. But also keep in mind, if you ever just want to skip the line, all you need to do is donate. Even like a $2 donation will get my attention. I don't get donations a lot. I've only received like 2 donations in like the past month, so that has always been there. Okay, so if you don't want to wait, check out the donation links. So we're gonna go ahead and start here. And Mahapara, go ahead and start holding on to the topic that you would like spirit to touch on. And hopefully, okay, I don't want to say that I'm so confident. That's never my never want to seem too confident about anything. No. Can't answer everything. This is not a fix-all, but it is beautiful when the messages come through clearly. So that is all my hope for you is to hopefully solidify your faith that you are being guided always, every second of your lives by the universe, God, spirit, angels, whatever you believe is guiding you, okay? So, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Thank you all for being here. Oh, I was gonna do one more thing too. So this is for Mahapara. One additional thing, I want to change up my readings a little bit. So I can tune into people's energies and also see what zodiac astrological sign is currently in your energy field, assisting you with whatever you're dealing with. So as I read Mahapara. Okay. Ooh. I already saw the words tough decision. That I already saw. Just came through. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look. I have this chart here, zodiac signs. And I'm going to, as a divination artist, I'm going to go ahead and see where spirit, I'm going to see where you're vibrating here, Mahapara. This takes a couple seconds. Okay. Okay. So you're vibrating here at Cancer, is this correct? Is this correct? Yes. And Taurus, is this correct? Is this correct? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit about what the Cancer and Taurus energy is about, and also after you read with me today, if you follow other YouTube tarot card readers such as Ali's Tarot, which is basically my go-to, they have about 893,000, yes, I'm a stalker, 893,000 subscribers to their channel. They're legit, so you can go to their channel right after you get your reading and you can look up the most recent Taurus and Cancer messages, and they should resonate. And I'm going to read a little bit about these two. So Cancer is the power of emotional telepathy. Cancer has a profound ability to sense and absorb feelings of those around them. They can walk into a room and instantly know the emotional climate, feeling the joy, sadness, or anxiety of others as if it were their own. They are the emotional sponges of the zodiac. Okay, so that apparently is in your field for a reason. And the other one coming through here for you was Taurus. So it's the power of endurance. Taurus has the unique ability to outlast anyone. Their strength is not a burst of speed, but of calm, unwavering force that can endure any hardship. They can withstand pressure, wait out a difficult situation, and remain steadfast long after everyone else has given up. Thank you, Igra. So I'm going to go ahead and begin closing my eyes here. Yes, this is not something to rush, not at all. So again, if you want to get read, all you have to do is donate $3. I don't think that's a lot, okay? Who can agree? Even $2 is going to get my attention because I don't get a lot of donations, guys. Please know this, okay? So, yes, these are all free. And Mahapara, I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes here. Get our first impression. Oh, okay. What came through, I think this might be something that you might be dealing with. It might be somebody's energy or how somebody is coming across to people. This is not pleasant at all. Somebody's being very disrespectful, but they think that they're being funny. Okay? This is kind of like, you know what I'm seeing is like a man basically like taunting a female and saying, hey girl, hey girl, and then they're about to like slap their behind, and this person is like, no, I don't, this is not what I need. No. So this is like very disrespectful because the man is like having fun, and they're totally being inconsiderate of the other person's feelings. So that's not nice. Yes. I feel like you have already started to make the decision and what to do here. And it's towards the path of wanting to keep your space clean, your heart clean, your heart innocent, wanting to reset your heart to be without hatred, malice, jealousy, and to just be clean. And Spirit's voice came through here at the very end and saying, yes, step away, okay? I'm gonna put subscribers only list only, so please make sure you subscribe if you would like to continue in the chat. I'm gonna pull a card here for Mahapara, but this question is pretty strong. It's pretty clear here to walk away from something. And then if you do have an additional question, you can go ahead and ask that now. If you do, if not, then I will close you out here. I have the Two of Pentacles coming through. This is just a little theme here which deals with juggling with a lot of tasks, trying to do everything and anything for everyone, especially for yourself, and kind of, trying to keep in balance while doing all of that. So as I look at the energy here, okay, there you are in enlightenment. So you have a thought pattern here that is basically keeping you safe and is helping you see your future as safe and good. But then I see you go passive there. But you're still here in enlightenment. So you're doing healing as you go passive. And I'm going to ask for where Spirit's guiding you, where are you guiding Spirit? Yes. So the guidance is to stay passive with whatever this has to do with, and I'm going to affirm what this message is for you. I think we already got clarity here, but I'm going to close my eyes and see if anything else comes through that's different. Okay, so yes, the guidance here is that you need to make a hard decision in order to go towards a path to respect yourself, because whatever you've been doing, you have been betraying you. You haven't been the best to yourself. You haven't been treating yourself with respect that you deserve. And I'm also feeling that once you realize that you should have gone this way, your Spirit just showed me something that tells me that you would be in the position right now to be like, damn, I'm a mess. So that's what's coming through here, okay? But yes, draw the line, make that clear boundary, and do not look back, okay? That's for you. Okay. Let's see. I want to be safe but emotionally stuck with the past. Yes, there you go. Came through very, very, very clearly. Okay? You can do it. We believe in you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and write down everybody's name that wants a reading. So say I want a reading, and then I'm going to write your name here, and I'm going to see who I'm drawn to. So I know Ikra wants a reading. I'm going to write Ikra. You're welcome. Much love. Misty, do you want a reading? I'm just gonna put everybody's name here, okay? Misty, Karen. Hi, Karen. Yeah, show your love by hitting the like button or double tap your screen. Karen, I'm gonna put your name down here just in case. Maybe Spirit wants to say something. Skylar, I'm gonna put your name. Who else? Okay, it seems that that's everybody. Oh, Amin. Let's not forget Amin. Amin. Oh, Naveen, here we go. I'm doing so much better today. Thank you, Naveen, for remembering. It's very but I have a cold, so but I'm making it through. Where the weed at? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna put Shamus's name here just in case. I don't know. And I think that's everybody, right? Okay, Elif Yagmore. Okay, let's put Elif Magmore. Okay, I think I have everybody, and I'm gonna go ahead and see where Spirit is guiding me to, okay? Thank you. Is this it? Is this what you want? Here. Is this it? Okay. Oh. Okay. Anything else? Okay, let me just double check, make sure this is actually working. Okay, Ikra. I know, Ikra, you're moderating for me, but Spirit apparently wants me to deliver a message to you. So I want to see what that is. I'm just going to see what the message is here, okay? So I know usually I tell people, oh, go ahead and ask a question. This time I'm just going to bring the message through if you don't mind, okay? Curious to know what this message is for you is. Ikra. Okay. Ikra, I think this has to do with a relationship. This feels like a long-term relationship that I think whoever you're with, but I feel like this is likely you, and they're showing me that you forgave somebody, okay? You're giving them another chance, but I feel like in this situation, whatever it is, people are likely going to kind of make the same mistakes or maybe a similar mistake, and they're showing me that you have a tendency to kind of get angry again, okay? But you obviously, like, you're trying again, right? Because you basically told me, like, okay, I'll forgive, and then it happens again, and then I just kind of see you kind of a little upset there. And now you're really upset. Now I can just feel like you're totally upset about it. And what's coming through is basically your desire for things to be balanced, things to have justice. That's what you have your eye on. Okay, so let me see what they're actually trying to tell you here. So the Two of Swords is coming through as an omen, but this is usually just tells me that you're trying to portray yourself to the outside world in a particular way with a particular attitude, but inside it's completely different, and almost maybe you feel like you can't say whatever you truly want, so you're keeping your feelings to yourself, which isn't the healthiest. That's just a theme. Okay. So I see you here. You have an orbiting energy. It's a little bit small, but it orbits around love and reason. So you're trying to do the best that you can do by staying in unconditional love, and thinking logically and rationally. And then I see you're doing healing work too. So you're connected to your heart here as well. And then you get a lot of peace when you actually sit by yourself. And then I see you here trying to, just by yourself, right? You're thinking of like, okay, what else can I do? I see you have really good intentions though. This is really nice. This is really nice. You have good energies. You're bringing good energies to the table here. And then I see you there trying to give love and joy and peace. And then you go back in healing again. Okay, so let me see what this is. Oh, where are you getting them? Where are you guiding them, Spirit? So they want you to, you're kind of all over the place. For me, this kind of looks like you're trying to do everything for everybody. But they want you to come to a place of peace within like yourself and stay there. That's it. You don't have to fix, you don't have to, but I'm going to close my eyes. But they wanted you to bring your consciousness to the level of peace and literally stay there and don't move, Hold on one second. Why am I getting a huge no? Why am I getting a huge no? That's it. That's just what's being shown to me. Are you asking a yes or no question? What is this? My marriage coming? Is that what you're asking? I just got a huge, just like no. I don't usually get just like a no in my face like that, but that's all that they're giving me. Lastly here. Why am I'm being shown a symbol to say that you need to stay defensive here. You need to stay defensive and you need to trust your own counsel. Are you getting clarity here? Okay. I hope you got your clarity here, but it's very obvious that they're saying, hey, you need to be careful here. Because I think danger is lurking and you need to be ready. Does this make sense to you? One last here for Ikra, and then I'll move on. what came through was basically, I am stable again, and I got such a different energy just now when I closed my eyes. This one is of joy. This one is of peace, and your higher self is saying, I'm stable again. I'm good. I'm stable again. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Okay, you understand? Okay, good. So, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna add Rabbit's name to the list here. I have a list, and then I'm basically drawn to spirit. If you do want to get read and you want to skip this whole list thing, you can make a donation to any of my links down below. I have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I will write your name here, Mr. Rabbit Cuckoo. Again, if you would like to skip the line, all you have to do is make a small donation. Doesn't matter how much it is. But if you give me 50 cents, then I'll give you a 50-cent kind of reading, which is not going to be like a minute. I always give at least like 5 minutes to everybody, so just know that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and see if we have any new names. Anybody else join the live and they want me to add their name? Here we go. Geese Halini. I'm going to add your name here, Geese Halini. And then I'm going to see who I'm led to, okay? So we can get some messages out who need them. Okay, here we go. Is Misty still here? Misty, are you here? Apparently, Spirit would like to give a message to Misty. Thank you, Ikra. Good to see you. Oh, I remember we had so I hold psychic circles or intuitive circles for people to develop, and Ikra was part of that beautiful, I guess, get together. So I think this was the first time I gave Ikra like a one-on-one reading, so I'm glad you got a message here today. Okay, if Misty doesn't say anything, I'm going to go to see who else like a reading here. Okay, wow. So it is Geese Halini. Geese Halini, believe Spirit would like to deliver a message to you. So I'm going to go ahead and deliver that message. Okay. This is for Geese Halini. Again, if you guys would like to skip the line or whatever, all you have to do is make a donation and we will put you at the top of the list, top of the line. So this is for Geese Halini. I'm probably not saying your name right. So I'm going to, I know you have a question, but Spirit obviously has a message here for you. So I don't know if it has to do with marriage or not, but I'm just going to bring through whatever they would like to tell you, okay? If you make a donation, then I will go ahead and answer any question that you like, all right? But as for now, I'm just delivering messages that Spirit would like to give you for your soul journey's benefit, okay? So this is for Salini. Okay. All right. So they're showing me something. I need to make notes here. They're showing me two symbols here. I'm just going to close my eyes one more time so I can get a picture of what this actually is. Okay. Yeah, this has to do with family here. And planning for family here. Planning for family. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is, I believe what they're trying to tell you as of now. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but I think you might be focusing. I feel like this definitely has to do with relationship, but I feel like you're not seeking the qualities that are needed, and that's gonna make your life easier with regards to having a healthy relationship and creating a family, which I feel like this is the end goal here. But as of right now, what Spirit is showing me is that the choices or the people that you're going for, it's not cutting it. And so you need to think more analytically, and you need to be a very good judge of character, because they're saying that you need to like for example, like if I'm gonna have a baby with somebody, I want to make sure that person is responsible, that person is honest, hardworking, doesn't try to cheat in life. Because if I have a child with this person, then that's it. I'm stuck with them. And so that's what's coming through here as a symbol of make sure you're choosing correct. Okay? And also, what I feel like they're showing me is that they want you to begin to plan for what is coming through as space for a family. And I'm seeing people in a room, just people in a room, and it feels like it's like a family bond here. Okay, so I'm gonna see what's coming through the cards. Two of Cups is coming through here as an omen. So this obviously has to do with relationships. It's likely like close relationships, people that you're having one-on-ones with. But getting to a place where you trust this person. Things like this. So I know, listen, I can see you're saying your money is stuck here, but I'm bringing through messages that are going to be most important here for you. Okay, so sorry if I'm overriding here, but I'm just going to be translating the Holy Spirit or your highest guidance, what is most needed for you now in this moment. Okay, if you would like me to answer questions, specific questions, my donation links are there. Okay. Okay. So Gisalini, you are vibrating here at the level of enlightenment. So there's a particular thought pattern that I'm gonna close my eyes and get more information on this. But this particular thought pattern that you have, that you're keeping, is likely keeping you safe, is keeping you at peace. And I can also see that you're doing a little bit of healing work here. So you're not necessarily putting yourself out there and manifesting and taking a lot of action. You're in passive mode here. I'm going to ask Spirit where they're guiding you with this. Okay. All right. So this looks like it's a particular thought pattern that is likely new, okay? You've likely just started to think of this. And I think you're a little bit unsure of whether or not this particular thought pattern that keeps you safe, you should hang on to it, okay? But I can see how Spirit is guiding you. You have the right thought, you have the right idea, and they want you to stick with this and keep going with it and let it be a mantra of yours. I'm gonna close my eyes. This is for Gisalini, okay, Sarita? This is only for Gisalini. If you would like to get a reading, you have to make a donation, okay? So this is for Gisalini. I'm gonna get this affirmation here. Yes, you understand. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. You know exactly what is that Spirit's trying to get through here with you. And yes, I think you got the message. You know you should not engage in this because it's just going to turn into more problems. More problems are just going to multiply, and your space, okay, your space, which you are in control of and which you should protect and respect your space, is yours, okay? I don't see anybody else in this reading. So, and I think this has to do with the person. So this is for you. Okay? That's for you. All right. So I'm going to put down Sarita's name here and see who is up next for a reading. How's everybody doing today? So I am going with where Spirit leads me to. Okay, Rabbit. So this is all Spirit led. There's no line, but I do have your name here, Rabbit. See? So I'm, as a divination artist, Spirit works through me, and I'm basically checking to see where Spirit wants to lead me to give a reading. If you would like to skip the line and skip this whole system thing, you can make a donation and let me know that you have, and then I will give you all my attention and all my love. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be either, wait, who is this? Naveen. Is Naveen here? Is Naveen here? Naveen, please come to the front. Let us know that you are here. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to say hello. And if not, we're gonna go to the next person. Shame. Shame, shame. Misty's not here. Okay. Anybody else whose name is not on here want to make themselves known so I can put you on the list? Karen. Is Karen here? Okay, I'm gonna put Saida's name here. Is Karen still here? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Karen, last call. No. Okay, so no Karen. Shame. Okay, anybody else? Okay, we're gonna see who else's name is coming through. Skylar? Is Skylar here? Skylar? Skylar's pink something. Going once, going twice. Okay, not there either. Okay, our list is getting very small, so there's a chance that it could be you. Amin, are you here? Amin? Amin, are you here? Okay, not here either. Okay, Misty, I totally called your name earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the message now. So, for Misty here. Okay. Close my eyes here for Misty. Okay. Oh, this is a lot. Okay, Misty. Okay. You know what's coming through here? You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a tie-dye shirt. Okay? And I feel like you're also saying to yourself, I can't win. I can't win. And I'm also seeing the word competition here. Okay? So I can feel... And this tie-dye shirt, you know, it's exactly what you think. It's like all over the place, everything's scattered. It's art, but when I see it, it's kind of just like, is there any order to it? I don't think so. So that's what's coming through. Hold on. So there's a sense of competition here, and then I feel like you've also like, it's kind of like you're jaded from the experience or whatever. You're like, I can't win here. I can't win. So let me see what this is. I feel like you have come to a place where you're realizing that you may have been doing things to an excess, to an unhealth that's taken it to an unhealthy place. And I think it feels like you've already acknowledged this, and that's good. But I still feel like you're still kind of in that, like, fight to say, I don't want it to get unhealthy. I don't want it to be excessive. And I feel like yeah. So this is kind of like, I don't want to say, listen, it still feels like something that is important to you, but I think as of this moment, you need to, like, look after yourself, Misty. I physically, another symbol is coming through is also as you needing to, you kind of need to apologize to yourself too. I say this a lot because whatever you were doing, you were putting yourself in harm's way, even if you thought you weren't. And then I see you there kind of like kneeling down. It looks like you're having like a come to Jesus moment, what I'm seeing here. And I don't know if this has to do with God or the universe, but I'm being shown that you are like in some kind of like communication to a higher power. Okay, King of Swords coming through, which is usually this card will come through when Spirit or even you are wanting to look at things more from an objective standpoint, analytical standpoint, cutting through what is no longer necessary, seeing through the illusion and getting down to the very bare of what's necessary, of what is most important. Okay, so let me see where you're vibrating here. There you are at willingness, trying to be the best that you can be, likely trying to be very organized, using your time management skills, trying to learn all that you can. And then I see you raising your consciousness here to the level of peace and enlightenment. That looks really good. Oh, and then here you are. You are receiving direct communication from Spirit here. So you're in contact with Spirit, and I think you're actually getting it. You're actually aligned. So I'm seeing this as, this happens to me when I see people go above enlightenment. That's an indication to me that there are moments when Spirit wants to get through to us. They want us to pick up on those higher frequencies that they're sending to us, and you are picking up on those energies, especially when you are in passive stillness. So I'm gonna close my eyes and get you a bit of affirmation here, and then I think this will be the end of it. We are nearing 60 minutes here. I'm so sorry that you have to take a loss here. I'm so sorry that you have come to the realization that whatever it is that this has to do with, that you unfortunately, and you know that you do have to let it go. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a minute. It's going to take some time to do it. But you know that you have to start walking away from it. Okay? So trust that when you feel sad and when you feel like you're at a loss, know that that is within highest guidance for you. Okay, so that's for you. Okay, so I'm gonna add Lucky here to the list, and then again, Lucky, you're new here. Thanks for subscribing. I'm writing down people's names, and then I'm seeing who I'm drawn to, who Spirit draws me to give a message for. Okay. So we have Muhammad as well. So let's put Lucky, Actor, and Muhammad. And Saeed as well. Is Saida, are they giving are they rolling their eyes at me? Because we can simply get rid of them if they want to, not show respect. Are you sure you want to say stuff like that? Because it's not nice, Put you on a 24-hour timeout, Saida. Okay. All right. So let's move on here. Okay. Here we go. If you guys could double tap the screen to like the video, that'd be much appreciated. So we're gonna go ahead and see where I'm drawn to. Oh. It's Muhammad. So sorry for everybody else who's been waiting, but apparently Spirit knows who to choose. But again, if you would like to skip this whole thing, all you need to do is make a small donation. That gets my attention. You can ask any question you like, okay? So, but as of right now, we're going to go ahead and give messages that are most needed. Sarita. Hi, Sarita. Put your name here. Sarita Kesta. Okay. So here we go. This is going to be a reading for Muhammad. Perfect. Just going to feel some energy here. Take some deep breaths for myself. Okay, so this is for Muhammad. Oh, my cold, it cleared up. So nice. Feel good. I've had a cold all day, and now once I start doing the readings, the cold goes away. Healing power of Spirit is so wonderful. Mwah. Okay. So I'm going to close my eyes here for Muhammad. Echo. Stop. Okay. So this is a little different. So there's two things coming through here. I don't know what this has to do with yet, but this has to do with I think this has to do with some kind of celebration, or it has to do with some kind of celebration or an achievement. Okay, that obviously carries a sense of, again, I'm going to say it, celebration. It might be people getting together, it might be just feeling like fulfilled or whole or excited or whatever. I don't know what this has to do with. I'm going to close my eyes again. But what's coming through is most important is, I feel like this moment of celebration or achievement, Spirit is showing me that if you have been doubting yourself or hesitating to move towards or do whatever you need to do to get to that moment of celebration, you're late. You're late on it. You could have been working on this already. Okay? They're showing me that you're late. That you could have gotten the ball rolling already, and you could have been closer to this goal or whatever this has to do with. Muhammad. Are you are you like not I'm being shown money, okay? But I'm getting the sense that money is not what motivates you. Money is not what attracts you. Money is not the big motivating factor that would be pushing you into this path of whatever they're showing me here. One more here, and then I'm gonna pick a card. Okay, and I'm being shown here a symbol. And I wrote notes here, so I'm just gonna read it off. Where's it at? Oh my gosh, did I lose it? Where is it? No. 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 Okay. Okay, well, that's not helping me. Okay, let me close my eyes and one more time, see if they want to bring it through it a different way. Okay. Okay. So they just want you to get they're trying to make you realize that you are capable. That saying that says, if you believe that you can't, then you can't. But if you believe that you can, then you can. And I think you've convinced yourself that you cannot do it, or you don't want to go down this particular path. Feels like it has to do with some kind of career decision. Okay? And I don't know. I don't know if somebody is recommending something to you or telling you, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And then you're kind of just like prejudging it and closing the door off like automatically. And so Spirit is trying to open up your mind here and at least consider things. And I think this also has to do with your self-esteem. I think you need to give yourself a chance and try. That's what's coming through. Just try, okay? Yeah, see? Nine of Swords is coming through, so I can obviously tell, like, this is causing you a sense of anxiety and stress about it. I'm gonna just close out by looking at your energy field here. Okay, so you're showing me here that you have a particular thought pattern that it's making you feel safe, okay? Here at the level of enlightenment, and it's kind of like you're taking this with you. You're not deviating away from this, but also know that when you're in enlightenment, you're also not. This also can be an indication that you're not particularly growing. Okay, so when I ask Spirit where they're trying to guide you. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so I'm really curious to see what this is, because this shows me that you are aligned in this moment. Whether or not you're listening to this message, this might be an indication that you're actually listening to me. Okay, so 1 second here. What is this? You really dislike something. But I think you're totally missing the point here. You're supposed to like things that are good for you. But you're telling me that you are pushing away things that are good for you and that are going to help you and that will light you up and bring you to a sense of inner confidence and love. And Mohammed, are you here? Are you listening? One last here. I think Spirit's just trying to get through Muhammad's head here, because I think they're a little stubborn. You need to give yourself a chance, okay? Muhammad, see, likely when I'm not gonna say anything, I don't want to talk about people. If they don't want to like respond or anything, it means they're having a hard time. So I don't want to push too much. But Spirit obviously wants to get through to this person because they might be struggling, and we need to be kind. Okay, so I hope they receive this message and think about it, give themselves a chance, and yeah, God bless. Okay. Okay, guys, listen. 67 minutes. I'm trying to get better at. Listen, I've been going on for over an hour here. I got no tips, no donations, so I'm gonna love myself and say, I'm gonna cut it here. Maybe I'll be on again later on. But I do appreciate you all being here and being open and asking the universe questions. You know how much the universe loves it when you ask questions? They love it. Because it means that you are affirming to yourself that you love you and that you want your today and the future days ahead to be awesome, to be filled with love, peace, and joy, accomplishment, achievement, self-confidence, love for yourself, love for the people around you, love for whatever it is that you choose to love, okay? So I'm glad you're here, okay? I'm gonna take a break, and again, spend time in meditation, spend time with your heart, stay close to your heart, let your heart lead the way. I am gonna go, okay? Okay. If you would like a private reading with me, my email is there. It's at gabrielmay2020@gmail.com. You can check me out and let me know if you do actually want a reading from me, okay? I thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye, Joanna.